Okay, I'm Coach Brandon. Welcome to Build and Burn, low impact. Functional strength and mobility, that's what we do here. So big movements, we're talking about squats and lunges, balance, lifting overhead. The idea is to gently improve our strength and our mobility and our aerobic capacity before we move on to the next level in the future. So all of that being said, let's get warmed up. Let's start moving. All right, so like I said, squats and lunges, that's the kind of thing we are going to be doing in here. Don't worry, I'm not going to cook the hell out of you, but let's start moving toward that squat. So feet nice and wide. I've got my toes pointed out just a little bit. They're not like, I'm not like duck footed, but toes are pointed out just a little bit. Okay, they're out wider than my shoulders. I squat down, come up, push those hands way out. Okay, you don't have to squat super deep if your hips are not up to it or your knees are not up to it, or maybe it's your ankles. All right, that's all right. Okay, you can bring it halfway down. Just squat to as far as is comfortable. But the main thing is when I squat, I'm pushing my butt back. Okay, I always say squat like a gorilla. Notice I'm not here. I don't have this rounded back. Okay, I'm kind of pushing the belly button forward and my butt out all the time. I come back up, spread those arms way out. Okay, let's keep that going for a little bit longer. Good, good, good. We're going to buzz through some movements today. We've got a good one. I'm going to make sure I've got my stuff going here. Good. Keep that moving, squatting down and up and push those arms out. All right, let's bring it down to the floor here. Good. And now I'm going to get in this quadruped position. I'm going to walk my hands a little bit in front of my shoulders here, just a little bit. And now I'm going to push my hips forward here, like a cobra position. You can look up if you are able or you want to. And then you're going to push back. We're going to pull those hips all the way back to our ankles. Push the chest down. Hang out here for a moment. And then we're going to push it back up and through into that cobra position again. All right, pushing the hips down, looking up. Okay. The theme here through everything we do is we're not going to force the issue in terms of your mobility. Okay. Things will challenge your strength a little bit, I'm hoping. But that's okay. But I don't want you really, really forcing your range of motion. We're pushing back again in this child's pose. Good. Pushing the chest down and up we go one more time into that cobra. Good, good, good. Looking up. Oh man, good stuff. All right. We're going to go ahead and roll it over onto our backs here. Very good. All right. Feet on the floor, knees bent, feet and knees next to each other, arms out to the sides like an airplane here. Okay. And I'm going to rock my knees over to the right side. And then I'm just going to bring them up and bring them over and across to the left side. Okay. Just back and forth with the knees. Back and forth. Nice and easy. Good. Keep that going. Keep that going. Good. Over and over. Very good. Very good. All right. A couple more of these. And then we're going to straighten out the legs. We're just going to roll over like a log. All right. And what I want you to do from here is put your arms at your sides like you're going to do a push-up. You're going to leave your hips down. So it's like you're just pressing your chest up. Okay. Chest and shoulders come up and then right back down. Okay. You might only be able to get halfway up. That's okay. That's all right. Even if it's just, okay, I can only get here and then back down. Okay. If that back tends to be really stiff, we want to work on it, but I don't want you overdoing it. Right. And forcing yourself into a position that your back is really not up to. But we're going to repeat this. Okay. So we've got to work on that spinal extension, that lumbar extension especially. Super important. Very good. Very good. Pushing and laying it back down. Pushing, laying it back down. Okay. Couple more of these, and then we're going to start moving. Okay, so I'm going to set a timer. We're going to work for a little over 30 seconds, about 35 seconds at a time. We'll have 10 seconds of rest. And then we'll switch exercises. All right, up we go. Get into that quadruped position here, hands and knees. Go ahead and come all the way up to that half kneel position, okay, just on the knees if you're able. And then we're going to take that lunge foot forward. I want us to be able to stand up here. If you need to use your hands, totally fine, okay? All right, let's start moving a little bit faster. We're going to do what I call a walking mountain climber. So that means that we're going to stand on the right foot here. Hold on, let me get my timer going. All right, so I'm going to stand on my right foot, lift my right hand, let opposite knee, and we're just going to march back and forth. Let's get that started. 3, 2, 1. All right, opposites here. I want you lifting way high, way up there, way up there, way up there. Good, good, good. All right, nice and easy, nice and gentle. All right, some of us are working with shoulder injuries. Okay, you don't have to force that shoulder. It might be easier for the shoulder to, instead of swinging up, to just lift straight up, okay, like you're lifting something overhead. Let's keep that going here and here and here and here. All right, I have some dumbbells with me today. You don't have to use them, but they're good to have, all right, and we're going to use those right now, okay? Even a couple of cans of soup, but again, if you're just working on mobility, no need for the dumbbells. Racked here at the shoulders, I'm going to step out, take a little squat, bring it up, feet together, step out, take a little squat, up and feet together. If you want, you can press overhead in the middle, up and press, step out, little squat, up and press, step out, little squat, up and press. There you go. Very good. Very good. Keep that going. Keep that going. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, you can take breaks wherever you need to. 3, 2, 1. We're taking our own break here. We're going to bring it down to the floor. We're going to do what I call plank knee ups. We're going to get in the plank position, whether it's the hands or the elbows. I prefer the hands. And I'm just going to bring my knees up, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3, and up, and bring them down. If this feels really hard to you, you can just practice bringing one leg up at a time. Bring it up and up, down, down. Okay, up, up, down, down. But if you can, just bring them up, bring them back down. Bring them up, bring them back down. All right, here we go. We're going to roll over in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and roll onto our backs. Oh, you know what? I got that wrong. we got to step back up. That's on the next set. Here we go. We're grabbing those dumbbells. Forgive me. I don't do that very often. Dumbbells again, racked at the shoulders, stepping out, squat, up and overhead. If you want to press overhead, again, you don't have to press that overhead. We're going to come back to these a couple of times here. Okay. Good. Keep that going. Keep that going. Okay, again, doesn't even have to be a deep squat. Can just be like a half squat, all right? Little bend in the knees. You work with where you are. Good, good. 2 and 1. Back down we go. Or I'm sorry, not back down. We're going to do those walking mountain climbers, marching mountain climbers. Right arm up, left knee up, and switching. There we are. I'm out of order today, guys. That's what I get for teaching 2 classes back to back. Good. Marching, marching. Those shoulders might be getting real tired, okay? Might be feeling pretty fatigued. That's okay. If you need to lessen that movement with the shoulders, that's okay. Up and up, that's all right. But if you can, right, we're working on our mobility. Okay, this is a good opportunity without any resistance to get those shoulders moving. Good, Good. And now we're going back down to those step out to overheads. Let's go just to the right side this time. So watching me, here we go. I've got my dumbbells. I'm going to step out to the right side, squat, press overhead. Out to the right side, squat, and up and overhead. Okay, so just going to the right and up to the middle. And then we'll get the left again on our next one. Okay, good. Keeping that going. Keeping that going. Very good. Very good. You can ditch those dumbbells if you need to. Okay. Working at your level, your pace. Breaks where you need them. 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. We're coming down to the floor. You're going to notice I have a lot of up and down. Okay, that's important. Go ahead and bring it down. When I come down to the floor, I like to just get in the lunge position, bring it down. Here we go. Plank knee ups. Here we are. Push up position, right? Bring them up, bring them down. Bring them up and bring them down. Okay, you can hold for 3 seconds if you want. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. Forgive me if you hear some construction noise. I'm having some work done on the studio right now. Good. 1 and down. Good. 3, 2, 1 and down. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're going to come back up in 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Grab those dumbbells. And now we're stepping out to the left. Dumbbells racked at the shoulders if you're using the dumbbells. And step out, squat, up and overhead. Step out to the left, squat, up and overhead. Good, good, good. Keep that moving. Keep that moving. Very good. We're going to have a little break after this one, and we're going to move on to some different movements here. All right, but they are going to involve lifting overhead. If you have lighter dumbbells, you might want those. You might not even want dumbbells. That's okay. 2, 1. Very good. Okay, let's shake out those arms. Put those dumbbells down. Shake them out, shake them out. Swing them around. I like to spread the arms and kick, cross, out and kick. Boom, boom. Shake everything out. All right, so we're going to bring it down to the floor here. We're going to sit with our legs out in front of us. We call it a long sit. So I'm sitting right here. I have my dumbbells. Again, you don't have to use them here. But I'm going to take those dumbbells and just press overhead. Sitting nice and long, pressing overhead. Let's get going. There we are. Good, good, good. Okay, this might be really hard. Might be really hard. You might need to bring the knees in. Okay, that's all right if you need to. But if you can, get those feet out in front of you, pressing overhead. I know, this is deceptively tough. We're going to move a little bit faster here. We're going to get up in 3, just kidding, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those dumbbells down. Up we go. I'm going to stand on my left foot. I'm going to put my hands overhead. I'm going to bring the knee up and like I'm smashing. Boom, right here. All right, here we go. Boom. So little step out, reach overhead, smash, 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 smash. Good, good. Keep that going. Keep that going. You don't have to have a really big step out. If you want to, you can just stand on that foot, bring that foot down, opposite foot down, and just overhead and smash. Good. But if you can, it's nice to step out, boom, step out, boom. Good. Good. Keep that going. Keep that going. We're going to come back down to the floor in 3, 2, 1. Bridge time. So we're laying on our backs. We're going to bring those feet in a little bit, okay? Knees bent, not right under your butt. Give yourself a little space. And we're just going to lift up and bring it back down. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Lift up, back down. You might not lift super high, and that's okay, right? Working with where you are and what you've got. There are all kinds of ways to make this harder if you want to. Okay, you can always lift up and march instead, but that's not what this class is necessarily about. Let me know after class if you need something tougher. 2 and 1. Very good. Up we go again. This time we're going to do those knee smashes out to the left side, okay? Arms overhead. Here we go. I step out and up, smash, and smash, and smash. Good. Keep it going. Big step, smash, big step, smash. Or if you're not taking a big step, that is fine. It might look more like this. Boom, 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 boom. That's totally fine. Good. Keeping it moving, keeping it moving. Got a few more seconds here. Excellent, excellent. Keep that going. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, back down we go. Long sit, overhead press. I've got my dumbbells. I'm sitting with my feet out in front of me. Let's go. Let's press overhead. Again, if it's not time for the dumbbells, that's okay. Let's keep them going. All right. Just to sit in this position can kind of be an eye-opener for some of us. I know, harder than it seems. It really is. Okay, I won't lie. This is a little bit challenging for me. This tests your sciatic nerve mobility, all right, or nerve length, I should say, your hamstring length. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Up we go. Standing knee smash again, this time to the right side. Make sure your dumbbells are out of the way. Arms overhead. Here we go. Right knee up. Boom. Boom. Okay. If you want to make this harder, move faster. That's fine. Okay. Boom. Boom. Find that pace, right? You want to find that pace that works for you. Challenging, but still not super hard on your body, right? We want to respect those joints. Super important. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Boom. Boom. And 3, 2, 1. Back down we go. Bridge time again. And in 3, 2, 1. Let's lift those hips. Lift them up. I want you lifting the whole back, okay? It's not just the hips, right? I lift my butt, my whole back should lift up. The only thing touching the floor when I lift is my feet, my head, and my shoulders, okay? Everything else gets off the ground. I don't care if it's just an inch off the ground, but we want to move all of this as a unit, okay? So my spine is not bending. My spine's not flexing. I'm not folding at my belly button. Good. Up we go and right back down. Here we go. Up. And last set of those knee smashes, we're going to move on. All right. Here we are. Arms overhead. Left knee. Boom. 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 It's okay if your pace is different from mine. All right. Good. Good. Keep that going. All right. This class is going to be as hard as you make it. All right. If you want to move faster, you want to take bigger steps, you can do that. But the main thing is that you're listening to your body and respecting it. Most of us are here because we want to get to that next level at some point, and there's no way to do that if we push too hard. Go ahead and take that break. So next, we're going to do some squat belt kicks. So that means I squat down, I kick. All right. So looks like this. I squat, kick, squat, kick, squat, kick. It's not a deep squat. Then we're going to come down and do what I call a partial sit-up. I'll explain that as we go. Then we're going to do some bird dogs. I'll keep you posted. Let's get started with those belt kicks. So feet are not too wide here. If I'm out here, it's going to be a little bit tough. Squat, kick, squat, kick. Okay, not a super hard kick. I'm just lifting that leg. If you want, it might look more like this. Squat, lift, squat, lift. That's fine, okay? But if you can, get into a little deeper squat, a little higher kick. But again, listen to your body. Kicking, 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 kicking. Keep that going. Keep that going. We're going to move on to those partial sit-ups in 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down to the floor. All the way down. Knees are bent. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. I'm pointing both hands toward the ceiling, and go ahead and move with me. I'm going to just lift straight up and bring it back down. Okay, so I'm engaging those abs. but I'm not curling. Notice my hands are not waving. I'm not waving my hands back and forth. My hands are like spears, pointed straight up toward the ceiling and bringing it back down. Okay? So I can't see my knees right now. All I see is ceiling and hands. And that's all I'm doing. It's a small movement, and I'm moving slowly. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. And down, 2, 3. Let's move it over. Let's go ahead and roll over. We're going to get into a quadruped position, hands and knees. We're going to do what's called a bird dog. Go ahead and move with me. I'm taking my left hand and my right leg up, and then I switch. Okay, I try to get my arm and my leg, everything flat and straight, but if you're not able to do that, just go ahead and practice the balance part. Okay, so I just lift the hand and the leg just a few inches off the floor so I can practice that balance part. But if you can, get them straight out there. Bird dog, right? All the way out. Point, point, point. Okay. We're going to get up. 3, 2, 1, up we go. I know all this up and down, very important for you to have that functional mobility. So we're going to practice that a lot. Nothing in our hands. We're going to take a little squat and we're just going to punch, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay. If you're able to move faster, that's great. You can punch faster if you want to. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. But we don't have to. Punch, 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 punch. Okay. I'm giving you a little chance to have a little bit of that isometric squat. Okay. Remember, we're pushing our butt out and back. We're not arching our back. That's a no-no. We're here. Strong. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to those belt kicks. Shake it out. Shake it out. Now we're going to squat and kick again. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. I squat, kick, squat, kick. Remember, not a super deep squat unless you're feeling like that's a good thing for you to do, okay? Remember those squats. Start at the hips. Anytime we squat, it starts at the hips by pushing our hips back. Good. Kicking and kicking and kicking. Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Everyone looks good. Let's keep that going. Good. We're going to come down in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down to the floor. Partial sit-up time. Okay. Knees bent. Again, hands pointed toward the ceiling like spears. And we're going to lift up. 2, 1. Lifting straight up and back down. Nice and slow. Up. 2, 3, and down. 2, 3. Slow and controlled. That is the name of the game here. Okay, we want stability. Good. Everything our bodies do, everything we need from our body requires a combination of stability, and mobility. And it's definitely a balance. 2, 1, there we go. And turning over. Let's get back into those bird dogs. Okay, hands and knees. If you need more padding, just fold your mat in half, okay, or in thirds, and let's go. Reaching with the left arm, right leg, and then switching. Right arm, left leg. Okay. Don't try to do this with the same arm and leg. It'll be really hard. Good. Opposite hand and leg. Good. Kicking back. Kicking back. Okay. If you need, you can kind of put more of your weight back. You can push your hips back a little bit so you don't have as much weight on your arms if you need to do that. All right. Quick break. Up we go. Up we go. And here we go. We're going to punch. Let's bend those knees just a little bit. And here we are. Punch, 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 punch. Good. Keep that moving. Let's do something fun. Let's go into some uppercuts. Here we go. And right uppercut, left uppercut, right uppercut, left uppercut. Good. Right? And get you bouncing a little bit. Boom, boom. Any good boxing coach will tell you that punching starts at the feet, right? And the legs. Good, good, good. And let's punch again. Flurry. Boom, 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 boom. Keeping it going. Keeping it going. Very good. All right. All right, I want you to take those those dumbbells. I'm sorry, we're gonna do some bicep work here. I'm just changing my timer really quickly. There we go. Okay, we're going to step back. If you can do a lunge or a partial lunge, that's great. So I'm gonna take a big step back. I'm gonna lunge maybe part way, bicep curl, up and switch. Partial bicep curl, up and switch, okay? If you wanna do a whole lunge, that's great. If it's not for you right now, totally fine. Okay, and let's go. I'm going to step back, bicep curl, up. Step back, bicep curl, up. Look at me losing my balance while I'm trying to watch the screen. Good. Keep it going. All right. Again, if you want to take a bigger step, a full lunge and bicep curl, that's fine, but move slowly. Notice I'm not flying through anything here. We're going to be doing this for a minute. If you're going to lunge, I want you upright. Right? I'm not leaning over this front foot. That's a no-no. We're upright, nice and tall. Okay? Big step back. Lean on it. Okay, but a huge step is really required for that full lunge. Okay, you got to have a big step. If your feet are too close together, I'll show you what happens. I step back, feet are too close together, my knees are doing this whole thing, and that sucks. That's not comfortable. Okay, big step, bicep curl, and up one last time. And there we are. Okay, we're going to put those guys down for a moment. We're just going to concentrate a little bit on the hips. If you have a wall behind you or something like that, that's great. Otherwise, just pretend there's a wall behind you. All right, we're going to stand on our left foot. We're going to lift our right leg as if we're sliding it up the wall and back down. Okay, just like that. Just lifting out and out, back down. All right. It's going to be a little bit tricky. It's harder than people think. So I keep that foot like behind, so it's heel to toe. All right, I swing it out and back in. What I don't want is that foot drifting forward. None of that. I'm upright. I'm lifting that straight out and back down and in. Keep it going. Keep it going. Tougher than it seems. If you can stay on that foot without putting it down, without putting the opposite foot down, that's great. Keep doing that. Good. Good. Keep it going. And then you can tell me which leg is doing more work. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Almost there. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's switch legs. Other side. Just standing. Okay, if you need something to hold on to, that's okay. Let's lift that leg out and in. I'm not really sideways to you, am I? There we go. Good. Out and in. And out and in. Okay, this may be surprisingly challenging. Okay, want to know if you're doing it right? Stick your fingers, kind of dig them into the side of your butt, behind your hip joint. Okay, and if you feel that muscle firing up, boom, working, then you're doing it right. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Very good. Very good. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Good, good, good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And 3 and 2 and 1. Go ahead and relax. One more time. We're going to take a step out jack. All right. And that looks like this. We're going to step out, spread the arms, and up and over. Spread out and up and over. Hamburger, hot dog. Right. There we go. Let's get that going. Good. And over. Step out and up and over. Okay. Doesn't have to be a big squat. Doesn't have to be a huge step. Wherever you are comfortable. Okay. You can always speed it up if you need something a little more challenging. That's okay. You can take a bigger step, right? I can go way out here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. But especially if this is your first class in a long time, just here and here, here and here. Boom. Good. Good. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to finish up. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Go ahead and shake out those arms. Shake out those arms. Okay. So let's stretch out a little bit. What I want you to do is take your right arm, cross it over, and touch your left hip with your right arm. Now I want you to take your opposite hand, grab behind your elbow here. I'll move forward. Maybe you can see me better. Okay. And we're going to grab that elbow and pull it down and across. Down and across. I don't want this. Okay. Pulling down and across. You're pulling your shoulder blade out from the center of your spine. That's the idea. I can't do it while I'm looking over my shoulder. Okay. That's what we're doing. Just hang on to that. And then we're going to do the opposite side, of course. 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. Left hand across. Touch that opposite hip. Grab. Pull down and across. You guys didn't know we had a celebrity with us today, did you? Got the one and only Nick Zell. Glad you're here, man. Very good. Just pulling down and across, nice and gentle. All right. All right. Let's bring it down to the floor. All the way down. Come on down. If you have trouble getting up and down from the floor, if that's really difficult for you, I want to hear from you. Okay. There's some really simple mechanical things you can do to make that a lot easier. All right. Knees are bent. I'm going to go ahead and take my right ankle, cross it over my left knee. Okay. So right ankle sitting right up there on top of my left knee. And now I'm going to grab that right knee. I'm going to gently pull it up and across toward my left shoulder. I want that foot to stay on the opposite leg. Okay, so my right foot is still anchored on my left. I hope that makes sense. Can move around a little bit. Maybe you can see me better. All right, see, foot there, stays there. Pull that across. The goal is to get a little stretch there. Your gluteal area, specifically the piriformis, super important muscle, especially if you have sciatic issues. That piriformis really likes to squeeze that sciatic nerve. That's a big problem. So you want your piriformis muscle to be strong, but mobile, flexible. Let's go ahead and relax that. Put that foot down. Let's do the opposite leg. Cross that left ankle over the right knee. And let's pull it gently across. Pull that left knee gently across toward the opposite shoulder. Obviously, you're not going to bring it all the way to your opposite shoulder, so please don't try. Excellent. Just hanging out here. Please make sure you're breathing. Please make sure you're breathing. Good. Hanging out, working on that piriformis a little bit. I really can't tell you how important that is. I've had people resolve like 20 years of sciatic nerve issues with just doing this stretch. Stretch your piriformis, super important. Okay, let's go ahead and slowly relax that, bring it down. I'm going to roll back onto my mat here. All right, let's roll it over. Very good, very good. One more time into child's pose or prayer stretch. Good. Push those hips back. Push that chest down. Breathing. And we're going to bring it up in 3, 2, and 1. And up we go. Guys, thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and invite you to the next class. We'll be back on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And away we go. Thanks, guys. Cheers.